second down, Johnson. Cut back to the left. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, 35 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to...
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Chandler Jones in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Man, I got it from offline. I was watching this kid. He was telling him, I mean, you know, they be watching the kids and they be giving little tips. All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Back in it, Philly. Here we go.
To throw on second is Simeon. He's going to launch this thing. He got his man. Complete. 30. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, 92 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And a look now at how the Broncos line up defensively.
I love watching T.J. Ward play. Whether it's covering in the deep zones or blitzing, this man makes plays.
That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big pickup. And guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
They come up in an offset eye. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Pro Bowl end, DeMarcus Ware there to take him down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. He told us he was going to hit the end zone a couple times in this game. I just don't know that he envisioned doing it in the first quarter.
He probably did. I'm not sure we did, right? Because all the great ones, that's what they do. They dream about it, right? They think about it. They envision it. They think it's going to happen and almost will themselves into it. I just look at what he's done so far and just wonder what's left to come. Let's sit back and enjoy this one.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs. On first down, Simeon. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down. And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
Calais Campbell is one of the tallest defensive ends in the league. Has the ability to get low and play the run, and adds excellent kick-blocking ability.
Back to the air, Simeon on second down. He's going to take another shot here. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, put it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
Left side here to Sanders. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Speaking of Booker, still really hasn't gotten on track, has he? Did have a touchdown, but only 35 yards on 18 carries last week.
Things have been a little more workmanlike with him, and you expect a few more of those slasher-type runs, you know, those 10-plus yard carries that move the chains and give your team a little bit of excitement. They were starting to get some of that from Capri Bibbs. Remember him out of Colorado State, but he's actually hurt an ankle as well, so Devontae Booker's going to have to carry the load for a while.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Trevor Simeon with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And now the Broncos are within a two-point conversion of tying up the game. And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, you know, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's got David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good...
There goes Green. 20. And he takes it down deep into Arizona territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. Back to throw, Simeon. Flush to his right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 2nd and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Now Simeon on 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Here we go now. Boom, landing. Watch it now, boy.
They snap it to Simeon. This will be caught just inside the 10. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And coming off a 1-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down.
Here we go.
And Palmer gives to Johnson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and that'll be good for an Arizona 1st down.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up 1st down after 1st down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human 1st down machine? I think that fits.
Now Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
When we did DeMarcus Ware's games in Dallas, didn't we spend most of the time talking about him rushing the passer?
We did, and how about now?
Oh, boy, he's expanded his game in a big way. Really does a great job in the run game now. Using his length, using his leverage to hold the football.
And he can't get away from the pressure. Palmer sacked. Jared Crick in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now on 4th down, here's Drew Butler in punt formation. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at about the 28. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And that will...